Hi y'all, I'm Candy and I'm with the Lincoln County Library. Thanks for joining me for Candy's Creative Crafts. I'm going to take you through some steps to make some fun and simple crafts with your children while we're all at home. We're going to try to make these crafts out of things that you probably have around your house, but if you don't have the things that I use, you can use something else. Today we're going to do a little paper bag puppet. These are little lunch bags that you can get at the grocery store. And I'm using construction paper and Q-tips. But if you don't have construction paper, you can cut paper out of wrapping paper or even out of magazines. So let me take you through these steps. So I've got my paper bag and I've already pre-cut the square that's going to go there. So it's the part that flaps up. Is technically the bottom of the bag. So we're going to glue that down. And you can use a glue stick, or if you have Elmer's glue, anything works. So we're just going to put that down like that. Now to get the little pink face, and I'm actually going to use, I believe I'd cut a piece of yellow. You're going to cut it about the same size that you cut the black piece, maybe just a little bit shorter. So you're going to take this, you're going to fold it in half. You're going to cut on the side that's open. Don't cut on the folded side. And you're just going to cut kind of an arch. It does not have to be perfect. So you're going to have that. So I'm going to glue that down. And these little puppets are fun to use. Your children can make, more than one, and they can make a puppet show. So you've got that. So the next thing we're going to do is do the eyes. Now I have already pre-cut white circles. Again, they do not have to be perfect. And I'm going to put them kind of up close to where the arch is. We're doing a butterfly today, but you could do anything. You could do an owl, you could do a rabbit, a unicorn, anything you want. Okay, so the next part of the eyes is the black part. So you're going to cut two circles that are a little bit smaller than the white circles. And I have already pre-cut these. But then to get that little highlight area, we're just going to cut little V's into these circles. You can stack the circles together and just make a cut and a cut. And I'm just going to glue these down. Oops. So you've got that. Now for the nose on this one, I did do a little circle, but you could do a triangle, you could do a square, anything you want. Okay. And then you're just going to put a little smile, or you don't have to. I'm going to try to make mine a little happy butterfly. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is this yellow part for the body. But I think I'm going to use purple. And I'm just going to take this piece of paper, and again, if you want to use wrapping paper or pages from a magazine, that's fine. I want it to tuck up under the fold, so I'm just going to sort of guess, and I want it to come about like that. So I'm just going to do that. Again, this does not have to be perfect. If you don't want it to be rounded at the bottom, it can be squared. You can just do anything. Make it your own. Okay. So I'm just going to put it, oops, I need to cut a little bit off the top. And I'm just going to glue. Okay, so you've got that. Now, the next thing we're going to do is make the butterfly, the wings. I used orange on this one, but I think I'm going to use, well, let's use blue. I sort of cut these out to show you that you don't have to make them just like mine. They can be pointy. But basically, you're going to take a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, and again, if you just have white paper from your copier, have your children decorate it. That's really a fun thing to do. So I'm going to fold it And I am just going to kind of make a shape that I want these wings to be. And like I say, they can be any shape you want them to be. So there are my wings. And I'm going to flip the bag over, and I'm going to glue, let's see, which way do I want to do it? Let's do it that way. I'm just going to run some glue down the folded seam, and I'm going to put it on the bag, like that. There you go. Now, I decorated the wings on mine, front and back, and you can do the same if you have scrap paper. You can use anything you want to. The last thing I'm going to do is use 2 Q-tips to be the antennas. I'm going to flip the bag over. Oops. I'm going to put my antennas where I want them. I'm going to use tape for these. And there you go. You've got a little puppet. Like I say, you can use anything you want to use. Just make it yours, be creative, and use your imagination.